We welcome you to this broadcast of girls varsity basketball on NKTelco Sports. We are at the barn where the Russia Raiders will take on the New Knoxville Rangers. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: Keyhole Pizza, First National Bank, Precision Strip, Emerson Climate Technologies, Carriage Works, Grand Lake Health, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Lincoln Electric Automation, Minster Bank, Pratt Industries, Wagner's IGA, Wilson Health, Winners Meats, New Knoxville Supply, and NKTelco. Fine, thank you to those sponsors. Allow us to do this. Girls basketball tonight. I'm Jeff Henshin. I'll have tonight's call for you between the Shelby County Athletic League and the Midwest Athletic Conference, the Raiders and the Rangers, respectively, as we will now take a short break for our national anthem and come back with our starting lineups, keys to the game, and opening tip here on NKTelco Sports.
I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital, with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
Welcome back to New Knoxville. We will now set to meet our starting lineups, sponsored by Emerson Climate Technologies. And first, for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Russia Raiders again representing the Shelby County Athletic League. Number 3, CC Borchers, averaging 13.3 points a game. That leads the Raiders. Number 4 is Ronnie Poling, a 6-foot junior, averaging 7 points a game. Number 13 is Kate Sherman, a 6'1 senior, averaging just under 8 points a ball game. Number 5 is Maya Monin, a 5'6 senior, averaging 4 points a game. Number 14 is Reese Gubo, a 5'6 senior, averaging 8.6 points a game. The Raiders are coached by Paul Premagen in the second year. Assistant coaches Rachel Borchers, Tracy Schulze, JV coach Bruce Borchers, and freshman coach Luke Daypour. And now for the New Knoxville Rangers, the home team tonight. Number 10, Bryn Egbert, a 6-foot sophomore, averaging 4 points a game and 6 rebounds. Number 11 is Addie Albers, a 5'8 freshman, averaging 6 points a game. Number 22 is Allie Top, a 5'11 senior, averaging 3.8 points a game. Number 5 is Kiana Wellman, a 5'8 junior, averaging just under 4 points a contest. Number 12 is Lauren Wingler, a 5'4 junior, averaging 4.7 points a game. The Rangers are coached by Olivia Koenig in her second season, assisted by Randy Cook. Once again, there are your starting lineups, sponsored by Emerson Climate Technologies. Now our keys to the game brought to you by Keyhole Pizza tonight. For the Raiders, they need to rebound the basketball. Also, they want to limit their turnovers and shoot a very high percentage in the paint. For New Knoxville, they need to be able to handle the ball pressure to limit their turnovers when Rushi applies their defense. Also, they feel rebounding is a big key, so they need to box out. And on offense, they want to attack the basket, something Coach Koenig has, I think, told me every game so far is attack the basket, make things happen. So they will start off on defense first. Will the Rangers? The Raiders, the first possession, and the blue jerseys. Nice bounce pass. Assist by Gubeau. Basket by Poling. A good start for the Raiders. Good passing. They try to double team Wingler. Wingler in trouble. Tries to throw it above her head through hands. That doesn't work. And there's a held ball to stay with New Knoxville. The pressure applied and tough break for the Rangers. Not able to get rid of the basketball and throwing through the hands creates the held ball. It'll stay with the Rangers. Top with the basketball being guarded by Sherman. Man-to-man defense by the Raiders. Up top it goes now with Egbert for the Rangers with the basketball. Swinging it over to Wingler. The left-hander goes left and off the glass. Good shot by the 5'4 junior, who is left-handed. Made a nice move to the left to tie the game at 2 apiece. Mana now up top. An open 3 for CC Borchers. No good. Long rebound goes out of bounds. Team defensive rebound for the Rangers. This will, though, give the Raiders to match up here now man-to-man. Looks like straight man-to-man, full court. Wellman into Addie Albers, the freshman. She has a step, if you will, able to get down the court, loses the handle, Ranger turnover. Borchers, step through move, off the rim, no good, gets her own rebound. And there's a whistle, and it'll stay with the Raiders. Borchers in a nice move to the basket, unable to finish, but does secure the rebound. Keeps it for her possession for her team. Gubeau over to Monin. They're looking inside to Sherman. They dump it down. Backside help a bit late, but Sherman unable to miss the shot. It will stay with the Raiders. Another look here in this possession. Sherman, a 6'1 senior, the tallest player on the court tonight. A very good athlete, so the Rangers will have to keep an eye on her. Monin hands it off now to Reese Gubeau. This is Sherman out top with the basketball, swinging it to the wing. Three-point shot by Gubeau is strong. And it will stay with the Raiders, as when Top made contact with the rebound, she was out of bounds. So another attempt here in this long possession for the Raiders. Borchers bounces it over to Gubeau. Gubeau in traffic, can't get her shot to drop. A lot of shots taken by the Raiders. They come up empty in that possession. I think they had 4 or 5 shots. And the Rangers will turn it over and give it right back to the Raiders. Second turnover of the first quarter. We've played 2 minutes and 14 seconds. 2-2 is the score. Borchers, the leading scorer for the Raiders. Bounce pass into Sherman. Defense that time by Bryn Egbert, knocking it out of bounds. It'll stay with Rushi. Egbert, a 6-foot sophomore, one of the taller New Knoxville players, matched up to the senior, as I mentioned earlier, Sherman, 6'1". Getting a shot off and getting fouled is Poling. 2 free throws coming up for Ronnie Poling, a 6-foot junior. Foul one against Lauren Wingler for the Rangers, her first, team's first. Poling, a 41% free throw shooter on the season. First one is no good. In for the Rangers is Lainey Meyer, number 3, replacing Kiana Wellman. Meyer in the ballgame has missed a couple games here this season. I should say she's only played in a few. She's playing tonight and Poling misses both. Sherman taps out the long rebound and keeps possession of it. 5 offensive rebounds for the Raiders. 3-point shot by Mana, no good. Again, the Raiders will keep the possession. Good rebounding so far for Russia. They need to capitalize, though, on it. They'll dump it down into Sherman. And Sherman scores the bucket. Her first basket of the contest. Rangers with the pressure. Turn it over. The third turnover of the quarter. 4-2 the score in favor of Russia. Just over 5 minutes gone, or just over 5 minutes to play. 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Sherman gets it again. Good kick out. Gubo, the three-pointer, is good. Assist Sherman, 3-point basket by Gubo, and Coach Koenig wants to take a timeout with 4:56 to go in the first quarter. Precision Strip timeout on the court. We'll take one with him as well here on NKTelco Sports.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Ohio Means Jobs Auglaize County has a job for you. Grand Lake Health System has over 800 employees. Included is Joint Township District Memorial Hospital and multiple physician practices. And we're now hiring a variety of positions that fit all education and skill levels. Plus, you'll get a great benefit package offered to both full and part-time workers. Join this rewarding career and help your community in the process. Contact Ohio Means Jobs Auglaize County for all your employment needs.
Welcome back from our Precision Strip timeout. Would like to remind you once again, our keys to the game were brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Our scoreboard sponsor, as always, is First National Bank. Think First. Our starting lineup tonight, those were brought to you by Emerson Climate Technologies. Our timeout sponsor that we're in now is Precision Strip. At the end of the broadcast, I'll pick a player of the game. That is brought to you by NKTelco. And our live view New Knoxville sponsor tonight is New Knoxville Supply. The Raiders turn a turnover into instant offense. Basket by C.C. Borchers. Long pass down court, trying to take advantage of the tight man-to-man defense, results in another Ranger turnover. Three-pointer by Gubo. She hit one in the last attempt. That one is missed, rebounded by the Rangers. 9-2 in favor of Russia. Wingler on the left side, and she is going to be fouled by Monin, her first, team's first. Wingler will take it out. Referees for tonight's ball game are Taryn Kerr. He's the gentleman on the baseline now. Up top near half court is Brett Robertson. And your official down on the bottom of your screen is Mark Stetscholde. The three men officiating tonight's game: Taryn Kerr, Brett Robertson, and Mark Stetscholde. Held ball will keep it with New Knoxville. Back into the Ranger lineup, number 5, Kiana Wellman, and also Araya Fenney, number 4. For the Raiders, it'll be 10 and 20. Kelby Dosek and Jayla Shappy, number 20. Pressure defense by the Raiders. They do get a pass into Albers. Shot in the paint is up and in. Rangers have taken 2 shots. They've made both shots, but they've also had 6 turnovers here in the first quarter. Bounce pass in to Sherman as she collects herself and scores the basket. Assist from Kelby Dosek. The 4th point for Kate Sherman. The Raiders answer quickly following the Addie Albers basket for New Knoxville. And again, pressure put on here. Just past half court. It works, so they will force the dribble off of Wellman's leg. The 7th Ranger turnover. 11-4 in favor of Russia. Shappy back up to Borchers. She'll square up a three-pointer, nothing but net. Borchers with 5. CC Borchers, her 18th made three-pointer on the season. She's a 32% three-point shooter. And a pass by Albers off of the hands of Fenning. CC Borchers, 5 points now in the ball game. She's their leading scorer at 13.3 points a game. 32% three-point shooter, as I mentioned. She hit down number 18 on the season. Leading three-point shooter for the Raiders is Reese Goubeau. She has already hit one tonight. She's a very good shooter from that range. Reese Goubeau is at 41%. Sherman's pass a bit too strong. Trying to hit Kelby Dosek. I have that down now as a first Russia turnover. In for the Raiders, number 21, Addison Shappy. 5'5" sophomore, number 21 in the ball game. This is her right now defending Wingler. Arrive Fenning has the ball stripped away. Wingler will try to recover. She cannot. And Coach Bremingen from a distance will shout timeout with 2:51 to play first quarter. It is a 30-second timeout. 14-4 in favor of Russia. They got up to a quick start, and they have kept the heat on. The pressure has caused New Knoxville already 8 first quarter turnovers. Other key sponsors to help us bring you these ball games for this season include Burke Petroleum, Chiltex LLC, Cy Sweeterman Incorporated, Dickman's Supply, Hometown Opportunity, Hillsman Automotive, Park National Bank, Securcom, and St. Henry Bank. Additional sponsors that allow us to do this. Tonight is girls varsity basketball here from New Knoxville. The Raiders representing the Shelby County Athletic League and the Rangers representing the Midwest Athletic Conference battling here tonight. And so far it's been the blue and yellow of the Raiders all over the red and gray from New Knoxville here in the first quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes to play. Nice backside defense by Allison Top, reading the pass into Sherman. Second Raider turnover. Top. Two-pointer is no good. And the ball will go off of Russia. It'll stay with New Knoxville. Team offensive rebound as New Knoxville misses their first field goal. They're 2 for 3. A very nice percentage. Just not enough volume with the 8 turnovers. Make it 9.
Ranger substitution, Addie Albers.
CC Borchers brings the ball down the court. Over to Addison Shappy, now to Ronnie Poling. Borchers claps her hands, asks for it, gets it on the left corner up top. It goes to Shappy, Jayla Shappy. Now to Addison. Good ball movement so far by the Raiders. Good defense by the Rangers. Sherman is out of the game right now, so they'll look for post players Dosek and Poling. Borchers, though, penetrates and hits the 13-footer off glass. 7 points in the first quarter for CC Borchers. A 12-point lead. Albers, overhead pass deflected. Does land into the hands of Wingler. She's being double-teamed now. And will dribble out of it. And Albers will lose her balance. But before there's a violation, Coach Koenig will get a timeout. It is a full timeout. We'll take a precision strip timeout with them. You're watching girls varsity basketball on NKTelco Sports.
We are here and here and here. Minster Bank is everywhere, providing every banking service that you need to keep your financial life in order. Whether you are on the go or stopping by one of our branches, Minster Bank is here for you. We proudly support the communities where you live. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Unpack your potential with a career at Pratt Industries. Working at Pratt Industries is more than a job. It's a sustainable career.
Pratt Industries to me is a job. It's my career. It's the way I put food on my table, but I love what I do.
We offer competitive pay, excellent benefits, and opportunities for career advancement. To apply, visit careers.prattindustries.com.
Welcome back to New Knoxville. My name is Jeff Hensham, bringing you tonight's girls basketball game. It's been all Rushy so far. And I would like to also remind you, if you're watching now and would like to see it again on Channel 3 or 503, this game will be rebroadcast on Wednesday, February 1st at 5 p.m. and then again on Sunday, February 5th at 9 p.m. These games will also be uploaded so you can watch on demand via YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. And those games are uploaded as the Rangers inbound the basketball and lose it in the effort to score. That's our 10th first quarter turnover. Sherman back in the ball game. Gubeau swings it over to Monin, back to Gubeau and Monin change back and forth. Sherman dumped down into Poling, knocked away, and Fenning will come up with the steal, the third Raider turnover. Personal foul against Ronnie Poling, her first, team second. Wellman, number 5 for New Knoxville, back into the lineup, 16-4 with 45 seconds to play first quarter. Wingler changing pace. Again, Bass tries a pass over the head through hands. It gets to her teammate. And there's a foul as Top was dribbling to the basket. The whistle goes against Addison Shappy, her first foul, team's third. Kiana Wellman with the basketball. They find Albers. Albers, nice move, attacks the basket. Tough shot going to the left. It is off the mark, no good. And it will go over to the Raiders. Borchers back into the Raider lineup. Head coach for Russia is Paul Bremagen in his second season as girls coach, but spent 31 seasons as the Russia boys coach. Coach Paul Bremagen now, again, coaching girls, his second season at Russia. On the Rangers side, Olivia Koenig in her first season as head coach. Poling over to Monin, down the corner to Gubeau. Shot down, or clock down to 2. Gubeau will fire a long three, no good. And that is how the first quarter will end. It's been all Russia here. They lead after 8 minutes of action, 16-4 on the First National Bank scoreboard. Think first. We'll take a break and come back with second quarter action here from New Knoxville on NKTelco Sports.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Lincoln Electric Automation in Coldwater and Fort Loramie supplies top-of-the-line automation systems to manufacturers. Lincoln Electric Automation routinely develops its team through hiring and by offering advanced technical training. We understand that every employee matters, and every role contributes to the success of our business. We offer advancement opportunities, competitive wages, and benefit packages. Visit LincolnElectric.com and get on track to a better career and a better future.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Welcome back to New Knoxville. Second quarter action begins 16-4 in favor of Russia. They shot 7 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. And Borcher's a strong move, and she was whacked on her way to the basket on the arm. Strong enough, though, to continue and finish. Gets the hoop and the harm. Ranger foul against Brent Egbert, number 10 of the Rangers, her first, team second. Borcher's a 65% free throw shooter, makes that three-point play. She now has 10 points in the ball game. Ranger turnover, their 11th of the game. Borchers pulls up and hits it. She is on fire. 12 points already. She averages just over 13. Pass taken away and stolen. Bucket there by Monin, I believe it was. Sherman in the action following a Ranger turnover. Instant offense here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 points with just over 45 seconds gone here. Coach Koenig for New Knoxville will call a timeout, a precision strip timeout, a 30-second variety. And we'll keep it right here as the Raiders' pressure is eating up the Rangers offensively, and a tall task here for the Rangers to fight out of. And right now, Rushi, who enters the game 13-4 with a commanding 25-4 lead. Raiders 13-4 now. However, they have in their last 5 games, they're 2-3. That includes a win their last game. Then they lost to Fort Loramie before that. They beat Fairlawn and lost to Marion Local, and then a tough loss at Jackson Center on an odd finish to that ball game as Jackson Center beats them by 1. So the Raiders 2-3 in their last 5. Long pass works, and Wingler gets it done. The left-hander on the right side able to score it. And that breaks the Rushi press with a long baseball pass, and she's able to run it down. The Raiders 4-2 in Shelby County Athletic League play. They trail Fort Loramie, who's undefeated in conference. The Rangers 1-16 on the season. The one win came against Waynesfield a couple weeks ago. They're 0-5 in Midwest Athletic Conference play. Raiders doing a lot of things right. They've shot 50% from the field in the first quarter. They're 4 for 4 here in the second quarter, although they do throw the ball away. Allison Top, good defense knocking it away. The Rangers, though, give it right back with 4 quick turnovers here now in the second quarter. That's 14 in the game. Borchers, the quick catch and shot. It is short. Rebounding the basketball and scoring the bucket. Offensive rebound is Monin. The Raiders have had now 7 offensive rebounds. As Wallman's overhead pass is deflected into the hands of the Raiders, and they come up with a steal. The overhead pass, standing flat-footed for the Rangers, is not working tonight. Borcher, or putback is pulling following the Monin miss. Now they're starting to capitalize on the offensive glass. Back-to-back buckets for the Raiders following offensive boards. Again, the overhead pass deflected, stolen, and scoring the basketball is Reese Gubo, her 5th point. As the Raiders have capitalized here recently on the turnovers, as they have, again, forced a 16 now for the Rangers. Wholesale substitutions for the Raiders. Number 32, Jenny York, into the ball game. Number 10, Kelby Dosek. Number 21, Addison Shappy. Number 20, Jayla Shappy. And number 3, CC Borchers. Fresh 5 Raiders Some have been starters. They're not all new, but the fresh legs anyways. Is the two-pointer by Borchers is off the mark. Offensive rebound for the Raiders. And that goes out of bounds. Raider turnover. That's her 5th turnover for Russia. 3 in the first, 2 in the second. The press is backed off to half court. Wingler cannot find Albers. Good anticipation by Shappy. It'll stay with Russia as Knoxville able to deflect the basketball out of bounds. Kelby Dosek with the number 20, Jayla Shappy threw it in for the Raiders. Pass intended for Kelby Dosek. It's missed. 31-6 in favor of Russia with 4:40 to play in the second quarter. Wingler's cross-court pass stolen by Borchers. The steal on one end and the right-hand layup on this end for CC Borchers. She had 7 in the first quarter, 7 here already in the second quarter, 14. So she's at her season average just over it of 13.3. Top finds Albers. Freshman's jumper's off the mark. There's a whistle. It'll stay with New Knoxville. Raider number 14, Ruth Gubo, back into the ball game. The foul went against Jayla Shappy, her first, team's 4th. Spin move by Wingler, cut off defensively by Jayla Shappy. The Rangers reload as a good move by Albers. Penetrates. Long 2-point shot by Wingler, right on the line, no good. Shappy resets for the Raiders. They will swing it over to the right side, back up top now to Jenny York. Reese Gubo, ball above her head. Addison Shappy. Jayla Shappy, then back to Gubo. The entry pass knocked away by Albers, but into the hands of a Raider. Bounce pass. Strong by Kelby Dosek. Rangers with the rebound. Good ball movement for Russia. They don't score in that possession. 33-6. Top will kick out. Wingler's three-pointer is strong, just off the back iron, no good. Jayla Shappy skips it over to York. Straight on three-pointer by number 20, Jayla Shappy. That is just her second made three-pointer on the season. She was 1 for 2 coming into the ball game. Now 2 for 3 as the Rangers miscommunicate on that pass. Their 9th turnover of the quarter, 19th of the game. 2 minutes, 42 seconds to play, 36-6 in favor of Russia. York swings over to Gubo. Up top now to Dosek. Jumping up with a spin move there is Shappy. Dumps it down inside to Dosek. Good ball movement. Gubo thought about it. About to Dosek. Assist, Reese Gubo, basket, Kelby Dosek. Dosek, a 5'10 senior, averaging 3 points a game. Her first 2 of the game. And a whistle on the right side of your screen. Foul against Jayla Shappy. Her second foul. And the 5th against the Raiders. Maya Mana, number 5 for the Raiders, back into Paul Bremagen's lineup. Top swings it over to Kluffenstein. And Fenning will be fouled in the act of shooting. Taylor Kluffenstein, number 2 for New Knoxville, a 5'1 freshman into the ball game with 1:58 to play in the half. Freshman Araya Fenning will have 2 free throws. Araya averages just under 2 points a game. 67% free throw shooter on a season, misses the first. For the Raiders, number 12, Lacey Flippo, 5-foot junior, in with 2 minutes to play, or minute 58 to play in the half. Fenning misses both. Rebound by Jenna York. Raiders have led wire to wire. They had a strong first quarter and exploded in the second quarter, scoring about 8 or 9 points in the first 45 seconds of the second quarter to really blow this game open. Fenning knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with Ruschi. Back in for New Knoxville, number 11, Addison Albers, replacing Allison Top, the only senior on the Rangers squad, number 22. Monin gets it in bounds. Addison Shappy needs help, finds Monin. Baseline bounce pass. Open look for number 12, Lacey Flippo, just into the ball game. 5-foot junior, her first points of the game, and like I said, just came in, instant offense for the Raiders. Fenning shot no good. Off of the Rangers, it'll be a rebound for the Raiders. Minute 15 to play. 40 for Ruschi, 6 for New Knoxville. Raiders have shot very well. Flippo scored her last attempt, scores again. Lacey Flippo, 4 quick points off the bench, all within about the past 30 seconds of action for Lacey Flippo. She now has 4 points. Under a minute to play first half. Wellman cut off, finds Fenning. Fenning three-pointer is good. Final 40 seconds. Flippo's shot is missed. Rebounded offensively for the Raiders. They keep another possession here with under 30 seconds to play. Fenning's three-pointer might have been her first of the season, but there's a near steal by the Rangers. It will be a turnover. The held ball will force the turnover, the 5th of the quarter for Ruschi, the 8th of the game for the Raiders. And for Ruschi, number 42, Shay Hammonds, and also number 24, Courtney Flippo.
Raiders substitution, Shay Hammonds, Courtney Flippo.
Final 13 seconds. Wellman with the basketball for the Rangers. Down to 6. Fenning with it. And she is fouled. She'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Hammonds picks up the personal foul, and it'll be a 1-on-1 team foul number 7 against Ruschi. Shay Hammonds the personal foul, going to the free throw line. Now will be Araya Fenning. She's 0 for 2 from the line. Those were just a couple possessions ago where she missed both. Hit a three-pointer her last shot. That one off the mark. Hammonds can't quite run it down. And it will stay with New Knoxville on the long rebound. 0.3 seconds to go. The Rangers, not a lot of time here. And that will end the first quarter. Your score after 2 8-minute quarters of action, Ruschi 42, New Knoxville 9. You're watching girls varsity basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Whether you do business from a corner store or a corner office, there is one asset your business cannot do without: the internet. Everything from sales and marketing, training and shipping, PR, HR, and R&D, your business relies on a fast, reliable, and secure connection. And now, it's more important than ever to partner with an internet provider you can trust. Get Flight Fiber for Business, backed by local tech support from NKTelco. Call today.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
We welcome you back to this sports presentation on NKTelco Sports. We're at halftime here at New Knoxville where the Raiders and the Rangers are doing basketball girls varsity action. Russia on top of New Knoxville 42-9 in the first half. Strong shooting by the Raiders. They were 16 of 21 from the field. 16 of 21 from two-point shooting. 3 of 10 three-point shooting. Overall, a very good 19 of 31. Many of those were layups following steals against the Rangers. New Knoxville, 3 of 8 two-point shooting, 1 for 2 three-point shooting, 4 for 10, just 10 shots taken by the Rangers. So they shot a good percentage of 40, but just 10 attempts, making 4, compared to 19 of 31 for the Raiders. 19 first-half turnovers for the Rangers, many of them coming against the Russia press, which was pulled off midway through the second quarter. Russia, they commit 8 turnovers in the first half, and offensive rebounding a big key as well. 13 offensive rebounds for the Russia Raiders, and they converted those into at least 6 points, maybe more, as they had numerous possessions where they had a couple 2-3 looks at it before they finally scored. Monin bounces to Sherman. Backside opening there for Sherman. She catches and scores. She now has 8 points in the game. Leading scorer in the contest for the Raiders and for the game is CeCe Borchers with 14. 4 from Ronnie Poling. It'll stay with New Knoxville. 14 from Borchers, 4 from Poling, 4 from Maya Monin, 2 from Kelby Dosek, 4 from Lacey Flippo, now 8 from Sherman, 5 from Reese Gubeau, 3 from Jayla Shappy. Their total now 44 for New Knoxville. 4 from Lauren Wingler, 2 from Addie Albers, as Wingler now has 7 as she makes the three-pointer. So now 7 from Wingler, 2 from Addie Albers, and 3 from Mariah Fenning. For the Rangers, now 12 points in the ball game. .32 lead for the Raiders. Gubeau pushes down to the corner to Monin, back to Borchers, crossover to Gubeau. Down to Poling. Tipped out of bounds by a Ranger. Looked like Egbert or Top. I think it was Egbert poked it away. Clock running as I think they got ahead by 35, but there's a nice pass. Gubeau into Sherman. In fact, that might be back-to-back assists for Gubeau. I know Sherman got the bucket the last trip following a nice bounce pass. Got another pass there. This time it was, I know for sure, Gubeau. Steal by Borchers on the Ranger turnover. Wingler will commit the foul. At least the foul was committed before Borchers went up to score. Somewhat of a heads-up play. Try to make the steal before the shot. Wingler picks up her second. Monin high up top to Gubeau. Rangers don't shift quite right. Poling missed the shot. Sherman was there for the offensive rebound. Sherman now matches her first half scoring with the same amount here in the first couple minutes of the third quarter. A dozen points now for Kate Sherman. Good passing, and now Goubeau gets the beneficiary of a nice pass, and Goubeau with 7, just under her average of 8.6. Sherman came in averaging just under 8. She now has 12. Albers bounces over to Kiana Wellman. Wellman is going to be fouled, and she will go to the free throw line. Free throws here for Wellman as the foul goes against Rushie's number 14, Reese Goubeau. 5'8" junior, averaging just under 4 points a game. Her first free throw is good. Kiana averaging just under 4 a game. Gets her first point of the game and her first shot. She has no field goals or free throws until now, and the second one no good. Borchers with the rebound, and quickly down the court she goes. Monin, three-pointer, no good. Long rebound hustled down by Sherman before it goes out of bounds. Pass into Poling is knocked away off of Poling's hands. It'll be a Rushi turnover. 5 new Raiders into the ball game. Kelby Dosek, Lacey Flippo, Jayla Shappy, Jenna York, and number 12, Lacey Flippo. 20 is Jayla Shappy and Addison Shappy. A new 5 on the court for Coach Browningen. Wingler's left-hander is no good. Catches front of the iron is missed. Rebounded by the Raiders. Rangers commit to foul. Rangers will sub, or maybe they were out of bounds, I think, when they touched it. So Araya Fenning, number 4, a freshman, into the Ranger lineup. Rangers are coached by Olivia Koenig in her first season as head coach. And again, for the Raiders, Paul Bremingen in his second season as girls coach, spent 31 years at Rushi as the boys coach. Lacey Flippo skips it back up to Jayla Shappy. Long pass on the interior is knocked away into the hands of Kelby Dosek, no good. Loose balls held onto by the Raiders. Flippo's shot no good. Another look here for the Raiders. And that one skips out of bounds off of Rushi, their second turnover. The clock running as we have just over 120 seconds to play in the third quarter. It's a 50-13 Rushi lead here at New Knoxville. The Raiders 13-4 on the season, 7-2 in Shelby County athletic play. New Knoxville 1-16 overall. 0-5 in Midwest Athletic Conference play, and they get a nice move to the basket and bucket for Allison Top. Again, the only senior on the Rangers squad with her first 2 points of the ball game. She's averaging just under 4 and also 4 rebounds a game. Under a minute and a half to play third quarter. York skips it down to the corner to Jayla Shappy, back up to Flippo. Addison Shappy now back to York as 4 of the 5 Raiders have touched the ball here quite a bit. The only one that hasn't touched it is Kelby Dosek. Lacey Flippo now will get it to Dosek, so all 5 Raiders have touched it. Raiders have been very patient here, looking for a good opening or a good shot selection, forcing the Rangers to spend a lot of energy playing man-to-man defense, hoping to get a breakdown by them and an easy look for the Raiders offense. 35 seconds to play. And they get a drive and a foul against New Knoxville. Going to the free throw line will be Jayla Shappy. The 5'5" senior will get 2 shots. Wingler, her third foul. Jayla Shappy with a nice looking free throw. Her 4th point of the ball game. Taylor Kloppenstein and Bryn Egbert back in for the Rangers, and for Russia, number 24, Courtney Flippo. There's the 3rd quarter buzzer, so they'll erase the players off the court and let Jayla Shappy finish all alone here for the 2nd of 2. That one off the side, it'll miss. Your score after 3 quarters of action, Russia 51, New Knoxville 15. You're watching girls varsity basketball on NKTelco Sports.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Ohio Means Jobs Auglaize County has a job for you. Grand Lake Health System has over 800 employees. Included is Joint Township District Memorial Hospital and multiple physician practices. And we're now hiring a variety of positions that fit all education and skill levels. Plus, you'll get a great benefit package offered to both full and part-time workers. Join this rewarding career and help your community in the process. Contact Ohio Means Jobs Auglaize County for all your employment needs.
Welcome back to New Knoxville. My name is Jeff Hencham, bringing you tonight's girls basketball game. Russia Raiders and New Knoxville Rangers on NKTelco Sports. The Raiders came into the ball game 13-4 overall. Have won just 2 of 5. They're 2-3 in their last 5 games, but hitting on all cylinders tonight. Their defense has been exceptional, forcing Ranger turnovers, which have led to easy looks for the Raiders offense. Wingler has a nice drive to the basket for New Knoxville. Comes up empty. In transition, the Raiders go to work. And with the shot, there's Courtney Flippo. It's missed. Stays with the Raiders. And second chance bucket opportunity, Addison Shappy. Her first 2 points of the game. And the Raiders continue to do a lot of things correctly. Offensive rebounding tonight for them has been great. Kloppenstein, an open 3, no good. Good shot, though, by Taylor Kloppenstein. .53 for Russia, 15 for New Knoxville. Lacey Flippo has it stolen away. Fenning will run it down, but Flippo will knock it out of bounds before Fenning can gain control and get a shot at the basket. Shay Hammonds into the ball game for number 20, Jayla Shappy. Ranger basketball underneath their own basket. Lauren Wingler will find Addison Albers. Bryn Egbert now. Back to Wingler. Kloppenstein will fire another 3, and this one banks in. Taylor Kloppenstein, freshman number 2, with her first 3 points of the night on a 3-point shot. Courtney Flippo finds Shay Hammonds. Hammonds being guarded by Albers, bounces it over to Lacey Flippo. Shappy, Addison that is, with the basketball as we approach the final 6 minutes of this ball game. Fenning knocks it away, but then will commit the foul. Fenning, her first foul. Raiders get it inbounds. Running the offense for them now is Addison Shappy, the 5'5 sophomore. Flippo gets it, being guarded by Taylor Kloppenstein. Hammonds now reverses it over to Flippo. Open look for 3, Addison Shappy, no good. Hammonds with the offensive rebound, and Hammonds will have a chance to score from the free throw line. Egbert with a foul.
Hammonds, 3-2.
Hammond's a 5'8 sophomore. The first of two is good. Their first point of the ball game.
Rangers substitutions. Tiana Wellman. Allie Top.
Ten different Raiders have scored tonight. Hammond's looking for her second point. And she'll get it. 2 for 2 from the line for number 42, Shay Hammonds. 55 for Russia, 18 for New Knoxville. Fourth quarter clock running just over 4 minutes to play. Klopfenstein, her pass intended for Fenning, will be picked up by Lacey Flippo. Shot taken by Addison Shappy, no good. Rangers will reset. Allison Top. Nice bounce pass, but before she gets rid of it, she travels. Right idea. Had a teammate cutting back door. Number 21, Addison Shappy with the basketball here. Just over 3.5 minutes of play. Clock continues to run with the point spread. Hammonds made the 2 free throws their last possession. Nice move by Shappy, those missed. Hustle play by the Raiders keeps the possession alive. Flippo's attempt no good. Wellman corrals the rebound for the Rangers. Pass interiors taken away. Hammond's now with the basketball. She'll find Flippo, and she'll run it down and pass up to Addison Shappy. Under 3 minutes to play. Nice backdoor assist. Hammond basket. Lacey Flippo. Flippo with 6 points in the ball game for the 5-foot junior. Top has a crease, goes to the basket and is fouled. Shay Hammonds will pick up the foul, and at the free throw line will be Allison Top looking for her third and fourth point. She made a basket in the third quarter. That one, line drive off the rim, no good. Under 2 minutes to play here at New Knoxville. Second one is good. Top with 3 points. Addison Shappy. Jenna York. Shappy gets it back. Looking for Flippo to cut through the screen. She does. Three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by the Raiders. And that was number 24 with a shot, Courtney Flippo. Wellman being guarded by Addison Shappy. Trying to find an open player. That pass backdoor stolen by Shay Hammonds. Hammonds will go the distance to be blocked out of bounds and then off of Hammonds. So good defensive play, I think, by Wellman, getting a hand on the basketball and forcing it to go off of Hammonds. Fending with the basketball, now up top to Klopfenstein. Klopfenstein hit a three-pointer here in the quarter. Wellman gets it inside, goes to the basket, can't get it to drop. Nice move. Egbert's shot, no good. Couple looks there for the Rangers. They'll try to hurry up and get one more look here. The clock moving under 30 seconds. Allison Top gets it, and this is going to be the Rangers' last attempt. Will be free throws coming from Allison Top. This will give her a chance with 3 points to get 4 and 5. And the first one is no good. The buzzer will sound, and everybody but Allison will leave the lane. And they won't even shoot the last one. That's odd. The final score, Russia 57, New Knoxville 19. I'll take a very short break. We'll come back. We'll have a recap and our player of the game selection here on NKTelco Sports.
We are here and here and here.
Minster Bank is everywhere, providing every banking service that you need to keep your financial life in order. Whether you are on the go or stopping by one of our branches, Minster Bank is here for you. We proudly support the communities where you live. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Unpack your potential with a career at Pratt Industries. Working at Pratt Industries is more than a job. It's a sustainable career.
Pratt Industries to me is a job. It's my career. It's the way I put food on my table, but I love what I do.
We offer competitive pay, excellent benefits, and opportunities for career advancement. To apply, visit careers.prattindustries.com.
Welcome back to the barn in New Knoxville. My name is Jeff Henschen, bringing you tonight's girls varsity basketball game where the Raiders of Russia come to town and take care of business against the Rangers. The Rangers trailed early on and had a difficult time against the Russia press and defense. Rangers committed 19 first-half turnovers, and that really enabled Russia to get a lot of easy offense. Some very good shooting from the field for the Raiders, high percentage shots, and the Raiders take care of business. Russia goes to 14-4 on the season. New Knoxville drops to 1-17. Scoring in the game for New Knoxville, Lauren Wingler with 7. 3 points from Allison Topp, 3 from Mariah Fenning, and 3 from Taylor Kluffenstein. 2 from Addison Albers, 1 from Kiana Wellman, their total of 19. For Russia, they were led in scoring by CC Borchers with 14. 12 from Kate Sherman, 7 from Reese Gubo, 6 from Lacey Flippo, 4 from Ronnie Poling, 4 from Maya Monin. 2 points from Kelby Dosek, 2 from Addison Shappy, and 2 from Shay Hammonds, their total of 57. Our NKTelco player of the game tonight is going to go to number 3, a 5'9" senior, CC Borchers, 14 points, all in the first half. Only missed a couple of shots. Did a great job on offense, and also her defense was very strong, creating a number of turnovers against the Rangers. Congratulations to our NKTelco player of the game, CC Borchers. Before we sign off, I'd like to thank also New Knoxville Supply for being our New Knoxville Live View sponsor tonight. Once again, that is brought to you by New Knoxville Supply. That will wrap it up here from New Knoxville. My name is Jeff Henschen. Hope that you enjoyed this telecast, and thank you for watching here on NKTelco Sports.